Hello and welcome to our beginner-friendly English learning podcast. I'm Alex and with me is Sarah. Today, we're diving into one of the most useful real-life situations, ordering food at a restaurant. Sarah, why do you think this topic is so important for English learners? Hi everyone. Ordering food is a common need when traveling or living abroad, but it can feel intimidating at first. Mastering restaurant phrases boosts confidence and helps you enjoy social experiences. We'll guide you through each step so you can handle any menu with ease. That's right. Our goal is to make you feel comfortable and prepared when speaking English in a restaurant. We'll use a slow, clear dialogue and explain every phrase along the way, so even beginners can follow. Let's set the scene. Imagine you've just walked into a cozy cafe. You're greeted by a friendly waiter and you're ready to order. We'll break down this conversation and give you all the tools you need. Before we jump into the dialogue, let's highlight some essential vocabulary. Words like menu, waiter, burger, fries, and bill all come up often. Sarah, could you explain why knowing these words is crucial? Absolutely. These are building blocks for any restaurant experience. For example, menu is what you look at to choose food, while bill is what you ask for when you're ready to pay. Knowing these terms prevents confusion and speeds up communication. Exactly. And don't forget drinks like water and juice, which are common requests. Listeners, try repeating these words after us. Menu, waiter, burger, fries, juice, bill. Repeating vocabulary out loud helps you remember it better. Picture yourself at a table. These words will be your go-to tools for ordering. Let's start our sample conversation. As the customer, I'll approach the waiter. A simple, polite greeting is always a good start. For example, "Excuse me, can I see the menu, please?" "Sarah, why is this form important?" Being polite sets a positive tone. Using please and excuse me shows respect. In English-speaking cultures, it's expected and helps you get better service. For beginners, memorizing this phrase is an easy way to sound natural. Let's say it together. "Excuse me, can I see the menu, please?" Listeners, pause and repeat after us. Notice how the sentence flows smoothly. Great! Practicing the rhythm and tone makes your request sound friendly and confident. In fast-paced environments, politeness stands out and can make interactions more pleasant. Now you have the menu. The next step is to order. A simple structure is, "I'd like a burger, please." Sarah, how does this phrase work grammatically for beginners? The phrase uses the simple present tense with would like, which is polite and common. It's softer than I want and shows respect. Always add please at the end. For example, "I'd like a chicken sandwich, please." Listeners, try repeating, "I'd like a burger, please." Notice how "I'd" is a contraction of "I would." Using contractions makes your speech sound more fluent. Exactly, and you can switch out the food item, say, "I'd like some fries, please." Practicing with different foods helps you adapt to any menu. Sometimes you might not know what to order. You can ask, "What do you recommend?" This invites the waiter to suggest something popular or special. Sarah, how does this help in real situations? It's a great strategy, especially if you're unfamiliar with the cuisine. Waiters often know the most popular or unique dishes. Plus, it shows you're open to trying new things and helps start a friendly conversation. Another useful question is, "What's in the chicken sandwich?" This helps if you have allergies or preferences. Don't hesitate to ask for details. It's very normal in English-speaking countries. Absolutely. Clarifying dishes avoids surprises and ensures you get something you'll enjoy. Practice these questions to build confidence in asking for information. After choosing your main food, you'll often want a drink. A polite way is, "Could I have a glass of water, please?" Or, "I'd like an orange juice, please." Sarah, can you explain why "could I have" is useful? Sure. "Could I have" is a gentle, polite request. It's slightly more formal than "can I have," but both are common. In a restaurant, using these phrases shows good manners and is always appreciated by staff. Listeners, try. Could I have a glass of water, please? Remember to speak slowly and clearly, especially if you're nervous. If you want something extra, like no ice or with lemon, just add it at the end. Could I have an orange juice? No ice, please? These small details make your English more precise. Once you order, the waiter may repeat your choices. So, that's a burger and orange juice, correct? It's important to respond politely. Say yes, that's right, or yes, thank you. Sarah, why is this step essential? Confirming your order helps avoid mistakes. Sometimes, busy restaurants can mix things up. Responding with "That's correct, thank you" not only confirms but also maintains a positive, respectful interaction. Let's practice. Yes, that's right. Or, a little more formal. Yes, that's correct, thank you. Repeating after us will help you sound natural. Polite language builds good relationships. Waiters remember customers who are easy to talk to, which can make your experience smoother. After you've finished ordering, simply say, "That's all, thank you." This signals to the waiter that you're done. Sarah, what happens if you forget to say this? If you don't say "that's all," the waiter might wait for more items or keep asking questions. It's a helpful phrase to close your order politely and clearly. It also shows you understand the flow of conversation. Listeners, repeat, "That's all, thank you." Notice the gentle tone. In some cultures, people might just say "done," but in English, adding "thank you" is key for politeness. Exactly. These small phrases are the secret to sounding like a native speaker, even with basic vocabulary. When you're ready to leave, you'll need to pay. The most common phrase is, "Could I get the bill, please?" Sarah, are there other ways to ask for the bill politely? Yes, you can also say, "May I have the check, please?" While bill is used in the UK, check is more common in the US. Both are correct, and adding "please" keeps it polite. Listeners, practice. "Could I get the bill, please?" Or, "May I have the check, please?" Repeating these out loud will help you remember them in real situations. Also, making eye contact and using a friendly tone can make the process smoother. Even if you only remember one phrase, you'll be understood. Let's talk about sounding natural. English sentences have a certain rhythm. For example, in "Can I see the menu, please?" the stress falls on see, menu, and please. Sarah, what tips can help learners with pronunciation? First, listen closely to how native speakers say these phrases. Notice the rising and falling tones. For food words like burger or juice, break them into syllables. Burger, juice. Practicing slowly, then speeding up, helps you speak clearly and confidently. Another tip is to record yourself and compare it with native pronunciation. Even small improvements in stress and intonation make you sound more fluent and easier to understand. Exactly! Focus on saying please and thank you warmly. They're not just words, but ways to connect with people. To wrap up, it's time for our role play challenge. Listeners, imagine you're both the customer and the waiter. Practice switching roles and using all the phrases we covered today. Role play is a powerful way to build speaking confidence. Even if you make mistakes, practicing aloud helps your brain remember the structures and vocabulary. Try saying, "Excuse me, can I see the menu, please?" And respond as the waiter. Of course, here you go. You can pause the podcast and repeat each part, or even record yourself. The more you practice, the more natural you'll sound. Soon, ordering food in English will feel easy and fun. Remember, every time you practice, you're one step closer to fluency. We hope you enjoyed today's episode and feel ready for your next restaurant adventure. Until next time, keep practicing and stay curious.